Okay, this is Paul Hansen, and I'm going to introduce you to Dominion Covenant Library and also Friends and Family Library. First, we're going to show you how I'm making the screen recording. It's kind of interesting. I go to my Mac computer, I go to Applications, go to QuickTime Player, and down here the little icon comes up and it asks for a new screen recording, which I've already clicked on. And a box comes up right here, but you cannot see that. Only I can see that on the recording time. And it just makes a presentation just like this. Okay, so now we're going to go to Google, and we're going to do a search to find, to open a Google account. Here we go, create a Google account, create a Google account. Computer's a little bit slow when it's running this screen sharing thing, screen recording. Okay, this takes you to this page, and this is how you get a Google account. Put in your name. You can put a business name here, another part of the business name at the end, instead of using your own name. Of course, your username, password, confirmation of password, birthday. You can put any date in here you want, as long as you're 18 and older. Put any gender in you want, or you can even pick other. You put any phone number in here. You can even use a non-working number, I believe, and possibly you can even use a non-working email address, but it might kick it back. And then when you got all that done, you just click skip here. So you don't want a verification by phone. And then this particular one, you would type in 497 right there, and just go to the next step. And that would be confirming all the material that you just put in. It would start a Google account for you. Okay, I already have a Google account, so let's go back to my Google account. For some reason, I got to go through different routes to get back into my Google account. Let me click into it twice. I think I can do it now. Come on. There we go. Okay, since I do have a Google account, I can just go to my Gmail here if I wanted to. You don't have to use Gmail if you don't want to. A lot of people don't like Google because of it's not very, shares a lot of your material with the government and so forth, and advertisers. What you do is you click on here after you have a Google account started. If you want to get into the library, it's a little icon. It looks like a telephone pad. This is a Mac computer, so I don't know where it would show up on a regular PC, but this is what I click on, and I just did. Normally it pops up real fast. And then these icons here, I don't even know what they do, but I always go to the drive here because that's where the library is at. Normally when I don't have my screen share on, this is almost instantaneous, much faster. Okay, what we have here is all the documents that we share when you become a library participant. 1.1, everything's going to have a Dominion Covenant Church Library identifier in the sentence so that you can know exactly what's part of the library. I've got to add that to this sentence right here. I don't know why I didn't do that yet, but anyway, there's all these different folders in here that go to different aspects of the library. I'm going to go through just a few of them. This one is how to play the intro presentation, and that's exactly what I'm actually making right now. It's not a big deal to play. And then the intro into Dominion Covenant Church, placing orders with the library. Here's a various index of basically of everything that's in the driver program. Another one is intro into the inventory. That is basically explains what the inventory is and how it's laid out in the spreadsheet and so forth. Here's another one, how to add your own books. Here's some library tools, all self-explanatory. Some of these things don't have hardly anything in them yet, but we'll be adding things as the time goes along. We have a question and answer thing here for commonly asked questions. We have an intro into sharing Google Docs, and we have a library spreadsheet. This is where all the materials listed in the library. And here's another one that's listing all of the tapes in the library. Here's a Friends and Family of the library. FFL stands for Friends and Family Library. That would be the material that you have in your own possession that you'd like to share with other members of the church, visitors of the church, attenders of the church, like me. Okay, here's an area where we put a copy of the book in, or the DVD. I have a brief review on the material in the family library. This is just a text of the presentation, and which I'll read off to you in a short time. Here's another copy of that same text that I have to remove. Here's the 99s are just simply for people that are involved in making the library and all the materials. So that won't have nothing to do with people using the library. Let's go ahead and click on here, and I can read that off to you. Give a brief example of what the library is about. I clicked on it twice, so it looks like two of them came up. I don't need that. Normally this thing's real fast. Okay, I'm just going to read this off to you real quick, just a portion of it. Welcome to Dominion Covenant Church Library. This PowerPoint is designed to help library participants learn how to maneuver through the simple steps of various pages of the library index material. Presently, we have chosen to use Google Docs to share the library inventory of books, CDs, DVDs, tapes, and church-related pamphlets, as well as any library-related inventory from friends and family of the church. The library will operate like a store with minimal promotions, such as occasional recommended reading lists from other church members, and possibly Philip will recommend a book of the month or something like that. We can open that up to about anything that we feel would be beneficial to our people that want to learn a little bit from the materials available here. This, we hope, will be especially valuable for homeschooling needs, continued education for all, as well as a tool for quality entertainment for cost. Quality entertainment at no cost to its participants. Presently, only attenders of Dominion Covenant Church will be having access to the library resources. If you have any questions or recommendations, email me at, this is my email address, pauljjhansen@hotmail.com. Let us begin by going to Intro into Dominion Covenant Church. I'm going to let you guys just open those and read them on your own. They're self-explanatory. And I don't think I have to do a whole lot more. But just remember that this is an ongoing progression of building the library and making it user-friendly. So we'll be making changes pretty much monthly for probably the next couple years. Little changes here and there to make it easier. I do encourage people to make comments on any page that's in here of how we can make it more understandable, easier for missing something, or if we got too much information, we can take some out. So thank you for listening, and just give me your email address. I'll invite you to the church library, and you can start reviewing what's there and placing your orders. Thank you.